feel like every career coach out there, including yours truly, is yelling, quantify your results, show the data, add metrics, and you're sitting there thinking, cool, but what metrics? My company didn't track anything. Don't worry, you're not alone and you're definitely not doomed. I'm going to show you how to prove your impact even when you don't have hard numbers. Stick around until the end because I'm sharing examples you can plug straight into your resume. But first, hey there, my name is Kate Kirshner. I'm a career strategist with 20 years of experience helping job seekers land great career opportunities. Consider me your career bestie and wingwoman. Let's get into it and stick around to the end so you have multiple strategies to make your resume action-packed. The first part is finding hidden numbers. They're everywhere. Even if your company didn't track data, you can reverse engineer your results. Here's how. Did you train or supervise anyone? Then you can talk about how your leadership influenced their success. Here's an example. Supervise a team of 5 employees who met or exceeded quarterly performance goals, contributing to a 100% goal achievement rate within the department. Another example might be trained 12 new hires who became fully independent 2 weeks ahead of the typical onboarding timeline. Did you work with external partners? What was their size? What was the scope of your project? Coordinated an EHR go live for a 500-person medical practice, ensuring on-time implementation and streamlined clinical workflows. See what we did there? You found the numbers by paying attention to your outcomes and not to spreadsheets. By the way, I break down this entire process step by step in my online training that is linked in the comments. The next thing you can do is borrow your company's wins. If your role contributed to a bigger company success, that is fair game. Let's look at some examples. Collaborated with and provided logistical support to the sales team, allowing them to exceed annual revenue goals by 25%. Partnered with the operations team during a process improvement initiative that reduced client response time from 3 days to under 24 hours. You might not have personally calculated those stats, but your work clearly helped make them happen. That's called borrowing the company wins, and it's fair when it's framed honestly. Now stick around to the end because I'll show you how to make soft skills measurable. Let's talk about qualitative impact. The stuff that's harder to measure but still makes a big difference. Here's some examples. Recognized by leadership for improving team morale and streamlining communication workflows, resulting in smoother collaboration across departments. Another example, trusted by senior management to handle high priority client issues, resolving concerns without escalation. Even if you can't attach a hard number, these show influence, reliability, and trust. We also want to look for experiences like volunteer roles, community leadership, they all count. Here's some examples. Collaborated with volunteers to prepare and distribute meals for 100 individuals daily, contributing to an annual total meal serve goal of 35,000. Or spearheaded PTA fundraising initiatives that generated 10,000 for school programs through event planning, donor outreach, and sponsorship acquisition. You're doing a lot more than you think, and every one of those examples shows initiative, leadership, and impact. Also, PTO parents, you could run corporate America, so never sell yourself short. If you need help thinking about how to quantify some of your awesomeness outside of work, check out my training linked in the comments. That will bring us to the last section, turning your soft skills into tangible strengths. Never let soft skills just sit there. You want to always show the result. Instead of saying strong communicator, say collaborated with cross-functional teams to launch a new product line, achieving a revenue increase in the first quarter. Instead of saying great problem solver, try redesigned internal processes to reduce turnaround times, improving customer satisfaction. Next time you stare at your resume and think, I don't have data, remember you do. It's just hiding in your results, your influence, and your impact. If this helped, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos on resume writing and career growth. And check out my online training linked in the comments for the deep dive version of everything we talked about today. Now, you have what it takes to just crush your resume and pack it with new metrics to make it pop. Until next time, I will be cheering you on just like the supportive bestie and career wing woman that I am.